There are 7 continents in the world. And the continent I'm on right now could very well be the most expensive one. It's home to some of the nicest people, richest cultures, and insane views on Earth. And I'm gonna cross it with $0. I'm attempting to travel over 2,000 miles from Sweden to Scotland without any form of currency, but brain power.
American, stupid.
This is part 2 of my journey, and if I learned anything from part 1, it's that
This is gonna be really difficult. I can just tell.
if you haven't watched part 1 yet, I highly recommend checking that out first, because it's insanity.
I don't have a name here.
What? What is going on?
There'll be a link in the description to check that out. But don't worry, because part 2 is even more wild. I want you to watch my body language and eyes very closely as the video progresses. You'll slowly start to see my soul leaving my body from exhaustion. In the first 2 days of this challenge, I earned a total of €105 and landed a bus ticket to
Copenhagen. It's an overnight bus ride.
But when I arrived to the bus, I was confused because it didn't say Copenhagen. The bus said Hamburg. I soon realized Copenhagen wasn't the bus's final location. I paid for a ride to Copenhagen, but if I could get a ride to Germany, it would get me closer to Scotland and my final destination, a house that is still a mystery to you, but you'll find out sooner enough.
Could I get off at that stop instead of Copenhagen?
Yes,
All right.
no problem.
To Hamburg it is. Hamburg. I love hamburgers.
Okay.
The hamburger.
Now, I'm not sure if this guy speaks English, but I was gonna take that yes to the grave.
To fasten your seat.
Well, I was initially excited about the extra miles.
Driving to Copenhagen, but I'm skipping Copenhagen. We're going right to Germany.
I quickly realized it would turn an overnight bus ride into a 15-hour prison sentence on wheels. Calling me tired would be an understatement. And when I finally was able to fall asleep, I woke up alone in some sort of garage. I was on a boat.
That caught me off guard.
You know, it makes sense. There's a big body of water in between Denmark and Germany, but I was in no state of mind to think clearly at this point.
I fell asleep in a bus and I woke up on a boat.
In a state of exhaustion, I immediately bought a coffee.
I know, it's irresponsible, but I had it.
Unfortunately, I was so tired I didn't even check the price of the coffee.
Was almost €6. In retrospect, I would not have done that. That's outrageous now. Come on now.
I met this sweet couple who probably thought I was crazy for asking them.
Where do we arrive? Are we arriving in Germany or?
Bus station, Signal.
Yes. It's a 15-minute ferry ride. I'm gonna explore the ferries.
Obviously, I need to explore the ferry. Finding a casino for the degenerates, an upstairs lounging area, top deck staircase, and my favorite spot in the boat.
There's an outdoor viewing area. It's just miserable outside, but it's cool too. Woo!
We ended up finishing the trip riding to a small bus station in
Hamburg, Germany.
New City Unlocked.
We just took a 15-hour bus ride all the way from Sweden to Germany. I'm exhausted, but I just want to exercise. 15 hours, I cannot be stuck in a freaking bus for 15 hours. That was a lot, and I'm sure you're wondering, where the heck is my shirt? Well, I accidentally spilled coffee on it during that bus ride, so there's a bunch of stains.
Not only did it cost me €6, but it ruined my shirt. Never buy a coffee on a boat.
That's outrageous now. But I think now is a good time to introduce our third method of travel, our third method of completing this mission. It's using an app called Couch Sitting. What is it? It's Couch. What the fuck is it called? Couch Surfer?
Couchsurfer is an app that allows people to connect with locals from around the world.
And you can find people around the world to sleep on their couches.
It's basically a way to sleep for free. Ludovic mentioned it, but it was really these locals back in Sweden who got me interested in trying it.
Couch surfing?
I thought you need to know the person.
You don't know the person. That's the fun of it.
I just connected with my guy, Aurelius. I can't pronounce his name yet, but I'm gonna meet him, and we're gonna become best friends.
Before meeting the hosts, I got some lunch at this Asian restaurant called Mai Mai.
There you are. Thank you.
And man, did this hit the spot. After eating, it was time to meet my new friends.
My man!
Hey, welcome.
This is the Couch Man!
I have to say I was embarrassed because I didn't know how to pronounce his name.
Aurelius. How do I pronounce it? Aurelius?
Aurelius.
He's gonna be my host for the night.
And Abdul, we live together.
And oh, you're your roommates.
Aurelius aus Nicaragua, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan!
We will make sure that you will have first best experience in couchsurfing.
Let's do it. All right.
My host took me to a local Afghan restaurant to eat second lunch, and then we separated for the afternoon because I had to earn my stay in Hamburg. Not that I was paying for their couch.
Do you play?
You play?
Play the music.
La play de muziek, hè?
Yeah?
Maar spelen? Op kanaal? Spelen.
Going back to my roots in Sweden, I began writing, well, you know.
If I write you a poem, poems to strangers. Poems to strangers. I'm writing poems. Poems. I would write it for you guys.
Okay, why not?
So Europe you are. Beautiful Germans I see. Never in America this could be. Broken bones will heal, but memories last longer than any scar. Germans are always right, except Hitler. Thank you. Yeah.
Alles gut.
Good job. High five.
Let's go. I'm on
Dude just killed that. A 10 euro. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Nice.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, my friend.
No,
this is so sweet. You're so kind. Maybe I take that euro, I compound, put it in S&P 500. I see, do you have any daughters ages 23 to 25? No, I can't. All right, we're here at a carnival. There's a carnival here in Germany.
The carnival excited me because in order to do anything here, you need cash. So I hung around the entire day collecting tips. And after it got dark, I'm not gonna lie, it got pretty lit. It was the perfect environment to meet new people and maybe collect more tips. And after a few hours, I met back up with my hosts, Aurelios and Abdul.
She's going.
He has no idea where we are taking him.
I have no idea.
We stopped off at the market so I could get a razor.
Oh, we can shave finally.
Been meaning to shave for a few days now. Got back to their apartment, which allowed me to finally shave. Clean the coffee stain off my shirt. Shower.
I've never been this excited for a shower in my life.
Eat a home-cooked dinner. And go to bed.
All right, guys, I gotta be honest. I didn't actually go to bed. Yeah, I was gonna go to bed, but then I decided to check out Hamburg. The nightlife scene is insane. I did buy a drink. I got one beer, but the drinks here are so cheap. It costed me €3. It's for the experience, for the moment, you know? I just counted up my cash, and we're sitting at a solid total of 131 and some change euro. So that was a big W, literally. Subscribe, sponsor me, W.
We have a couch dweller. You may notice I don't take a lot of brand deals on this channel. What up, brother?
Went to bed at 5 a.m.
Whose fault is that? That's why I'm here to tell you you can subscribe to my Patreon for only a few dollars a month. Right, Tucker? I even have a free tier, so you don't have to put any money in. You can also get early access to part 3 of this series, the finale. You can see that and a lot more behind the scenes, extra content. Damn, that's a lot of guys in a room. Also, if you're curious how I edit my videos, I have a full-blown editing course also linked below. So you can learn my whole workflow processes and all that stuff there too. But I'm just gonna let these guys be because there's dudes literally sleeping on the floor right now. Let's get back to the video.
The goal today, we want to be in Amsterdam by the end of the day.
Amsterdam is a 4.5-hour drive from Hamburg. The last-minute bus tickets are way too expensive, so I'm gonna need to try my luck at hitchhiking. Again.
Me and hitchhiking have some unfinished business. I'm taking some advice from Ludovic. That was an epic fail in Sweden. Do you happen to be going towards Copenhagen?
No, unfortunately not.
No worries, man. And I do not like to fail. Also, like, take a look at this sword. Yes. Murder. New Tinder.
Me and the guys game planned just how I was gonna hitchhike. I decided to use some advice that Ludovic mentioned on my call that I didn't use in Sweden. You see, whenever Ludovic hitchhiked, he would hold a map up as the people drove by.
You print the map with the itinerary and you show this to the people.
The map helped visualize his intentions to people. I plan to hold a sign that says the word
Amsterdam on it, which will increase my chances of getting hitchhiked. Okay. Now, how do we spell Amsterdam? That's the question.
I'm finally on my way to all my better days. Don't care what people say, I make the world my stage.
I'm not sleeping tonight unless I get to Amsterdam. Amsterdam! 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 Are you going to Amsterdam? Dude, one of these people have to be going to Amsterdam. It's a statistical fact. Guys, are you going to Amsterdam?
Big talent, no problem. You work for me.
I work for you. What do I need to do?
Anything.
Work for you? What does he want me to do? Like, I feel like that was sexual. I don't know why.
People kept ignoring me.
People talk about how friendly Europeans are. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not. Americans? At least the Americans would flip me off. The Europeans just don't even acknowledge me. I feel like I'm dirt. Oh, Volkswagen, I don't even want your ride. Amsterdam, no. Take me.
After like an hour of holding the sign, yet again, I gave up on hitchhiking.
This is just not working. We're gonna need to switch strategies because no one is going to Amsterdam. I don't know. I think I'm just bad at hitchhiking, to be honest. Like, I just don't have the personality for hitchhiking.
But if I learned anything from my time in Sweden, it's that everything always finds a way to work out. And it did for me when Aurelios and Abdul raised my spirits.
And this guy is going to Amsterdam.
By telling me about their friend who's driving out of the city tonight.
He's traveling to Munster in the border to Holland, and he can
close to Amsterdam.
He can drive you there, and then you will be so close to Amsterdam. So
the angels I stayed with have a friend who's leaving the city.
It's not a direct ride to Amsterdam, but it's pretty damn close. I thanked my amazing new friends.
It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Grabbed Linner. It's a new term I made up for lunch and dinner. I kind of like it. Linner. It's kind of unique. And ate my food until Aurelius' friend Hakeem was ready to go. It was an interesting ride, especially since Hakeem didn't speak any English.
American. Stupid.
But we bonded over some Egyptian music.
Halfway there.
I'm legendary.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Hakeem dropped me off at 3:30 a.m. in
Duisburg. Haftabakhanaf. I think that's how you pronounce. It's definitely not.
This place was an absolute graveyard, and literally every sign was in German.
It's 4 a.m. I'm tired. I don't have a way to Amsterdam yet. I'm gonna buy a bus ticket. Psych. I'm not doing that. It's too expensive. Can't afford that.
Now, Ludovic's third method wasn't actually couch surfing specifically. In reality, it was using social media to travel. Couchsurfer is just one of many apps Ludovic recommended for me to check out. And this next one is called
BlaBlaCar, and you can carpool with strangers. It's highly discounted rates.
It's a European carpooling app. Somebody posts about a long drive to Amsterdam or wherever they're going, and you can get a seat in their car for a super cheap rate.
So I found a ride tomorrow morning leaving at 9 a.m. from Duisburg, where I am, to Amsterdam. And guys, it is literally €8.
And that's how I plan to get to Amsterdam. The bad news is Charlotte, my driver, isn't leaving for another 4 hours.
4 hours till we leave. Let's get some sleep.
I tried to sleep, but I think I cursed myself earlier by saying,
I'm not sleeping tonight unless I get to Amsterdam.
And I didn't. But mainly because not the best people are hanging around a small gas station in Germany at 4 a.m. Yep, long night. Charlotte picked me up bright and early.
Where are we headed? Where are we headed?
Amsterdam.
And after a relaxing car ride, I made it to
Amsterdam. Yeah, new city unlocked. Yeah.
This city was beautiful, and I've always wanted to get on one of those canal rides. So I tried to talk my way onto a boat without paying.
Ticket for this?
Yeah.
How much is it?
For open boat, $22.95.
Any chance we can do a discount? Like run me a little discount under the table, man?
Well, my advice is to talk with the boss.
And to my surprise, they said,
I guess that's fine, yeah.
Really? Let's go. So I can go on this one.
Sure, yeah, if you make us look good.
I appreciate you giving me this boat ride. As you can see, I'm cheap. And this goes a long way for the cause. So
even the laundromat is
yes,
still
I
expensive.
So excited! Oh, damn, that was lame. Oh man, low energy, huh? Really low energy on this boat. What's up with that?
Everyone's a bit tired and hot.
I guess this is more of like a chill vibe. We can work with it though.
And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spending with.
The architecture, the colors, the boats. It felt like the city was built around the water. And I loved how everyone was sitting on the canal, eating or talking, just living life. People are just vibing. Super low stress environment. After the tour, I got pretty hungry.
Hi, is the manager here? Can I clean your windows?
So instead of buying lunch, I offered a restaurant to do free window washing in exchange for a sandwich.
I give you one sandwich.
One sandwich?
Yes.
I'll clean your windows.
No. Without, I give one free sandwich for you, yeah?
This guy offered me a free sandwich, and I didn't even have to clean the windows.
Wow, those look good too. Good sandwiches. So this restaurant said no to me working to make money, but they did give me free lunch. Doner kebab, is where we're at, Amsterdam. Free lunch, always a W.
All jokes aside, this sandwich was actually fire. They also had me try this. I don't know the name of it, but it was also actually fire. I spent the rest of the day trying to make more money, writing poems, but for some reason, it didn't really work this time. I really didn't get any tips, but this group did tip me, and it was funny because they work in, well, I'll let her explain.
From Amsterdam, we work in the airline.
I gotta say, it's the first time I've ever been tipped by a prostitute. Although this afternoon was technically a fail, I was weirdly happy.
It's important to have a plan, but to be flexible also, because the more you travel, the more you open your mind, the less you're afraid of the unknown, the more comfortable your life becomes.
As this challenge is progressing, I'm starting to appreciate the failures just as much as the wins. Because if I didn't fail at getting hitchhiked in Sweden a few days ago, I wouldn't have got a bus ride to Hamburg, and I never would have met my couchsurfing friends. If I completed my goal of getting to Amsterdam last night, I probably wouldn't have been in the same place today, and I would have missed out on a lifelong funny story of getting tipped by a group of prostitutes in Amsterdam.
Thank you. It's €5 closer.
Because I've been saving the last few days, I had a solid backlog of cash. So without worrying about failing in the future,
we're moving cities.
I spent all of it on a bus ride
to London, England. The only issue is it's expensive. We'll arrive in London with like 10 or 20 euro. I think our biggest obstacle at this point isn't the money, it's the time. We only have a day and a half to do this, and I just don't think I can afford not getting to London by tomorrow morning. I've been thoroughly impressed with the city, the people, the architecture, the weather, the culture. It's just beautiful. I'm so excited to come back to Amsterdam.
So I took a train to the bus stop and awaited my chariot to London.
I am beaten up. My shirt's disgusting. I don't got a lot of sleep. I've done so many overnight bus rides. It's disgusting at this point. We literally have came so far already. We're so close to being done. It doesn't feel like it, but we are so close. Everything relies in the next 48 hours because we've got 2 days left. Let's go prepare for an overnight bus ride and try to get as much sleep as we can in an uncomfortable, undersized bus that smells like pee. To London.
So leave a comment. At what point did my soul leave my body?
Your name is Brian?
Yes. Brian the poet. Brian the poet from Boston. Brian from Boston the poet.